What's going on, guys? Suresh here, 221B Tactical. Today I'm here to tell you about our Maxx-Dri Silver Elite Shirt. It is our base layer shirt infused with silver, made with our micro mesh technology for maximum airflow, maximum ventilation, and giving you maximum moisture transfer. Now, when I was on patrol for 13 years, I was soaking in sweat in my white Hanes cotton t-shirt, and it was just miserable. I even tried to change my shirt halfway through my shift to just prevent some of the nastiness and the rash and all that stuff from happening. And I would douse myself with baby powder and Gold Bond and all this stuff, and all the guys in the locker room were trying to do the same thing. Now, I realized that cotton t-shirts were not really the answer, so at some point I switched over to Under Armour t-shirts. And Under Armour was this Lycra stuff, right? You guys have seen the compression of Under Armour, and I was using those, but I realized that they too were actually soaked in sweat, and I was peeling them off my body at the end of my shift, and it was almost actually worse than the cotton t-shirt. Now, those shirts, those compression shirts made by these athletic companies, made of Lycra and stretch, right? They are great if you are running around on a field and you don't have anything over your body and they just have exposure to the ambient air. They're great. They're fine. Use them. However, as a police officer working with heavy Kevlar body armor on my body for 12 hours, those shirts didn't have the ability to breathe. So I realized that was the breakdown. I was wearing these expensive athletic shirts, but I was using them for the wrong purpose. So if you're a police officer and you're wearing body armor for 8, 12, 16 hours, that body armor is completely negating the ability of these other shirts to breathe. That's why, of course, I invented the Maxx-Dri vest for body armor ventilation, but the shirt itself, this is the initial layer against your skin. If this can't properly breathe and let air and moisture through, what are you doing? So I was wearing these expensive athletic shirts made by these other companies, right? And at the end of my shift, I would take my vest off. My vest was soaked in sweat. That shirt was soaked in sweat, and I was taking it off my body, and my skin was clammy and disgusting. Had to do something about it, so I designed the Silver Elite Shirt. Now, this shirt is made with a few different scientific technologies specifically for those who wear body armor. First things first, it's infused with silver. Silver naturally prevents bacteria, right? We all know that. You can Google it if you want. I'm not going to get into the science of it. But it also helps, of course, that bacteria is what causes the odor. So it's going to help you not only stay feeling fresher, but also smelling fresher all shift long with that silver. And also it's going to help prevent some of those breakouts and the rashes and the other things. All that stuff is on the website. You can click the link below. Now, the material itself is also different from regular cotton t-shirts or those athletic shirts that you get from these companies that are made for people running around on a football field or something. You'll see our material here is nothing like that material, and I'm going to bring this up close here so you can see that this is a micro mesh. This micro mesh is a beautiful material that lets air and moisture pass through at a rate that is triple what regular cotton t-shirts and those athletic shirts. That is the micro mesh technology. So it's nothing like those athletic shirts you might buy at Dick's Sporting Goods. So that's the difference with our micro mesh compared to, of course, a regular white cotton t-shirt or those athletic shirts that you buy made for athletes running around on a field, not for cops wearing body armor. So you have those two benefits, the micro mesh and the silver infused, to keep you not only fresher, cleaner, but also drier and more comfortable. So when you take your body armor off at the end of your shift, you don't have something that's literally sticking to your body and soaking in sweat. Why? Because the sweat with those other shirts didn't have the chance to properly pass through and vent out to the atmosphere like you're supposed to, like what's supposed to happen, right? They're moisture wicking. It's supposed to take the moisture from your skin as you sweat, pull it through the shirt, and send it out into the atmosphere. That's wicking. However, when you're wearing body armor, it's pulling it through your skin, through the shirt, right into your body armor. So your body armor soaked in sweat at the end of your shift, you're soaked in sweat, your shirt's soaked in sweat, everything's soaked in sweat. I was like, what the hell's going on here? Finally solved it with the Silver Elite Shirt. So that is the reason why these shirts, for those of you who are wearing body armor, are superior to anything else. Now people ask, well, what if I don't wear body armor? What if I am just running around on a field? Well, I'll tell you what, not only do you have the benefit of the silver infused technology here on the Silver Elite Shirt, so it's going to keep you fresher, cleaner, right, which is important. None of us want to stink, right? None of us want skin infections. So you have that silver infused technology with our shirts. So if you're playing sports, you're doing jiu-jitsu, whatever it might be, I use them for jiu-jitsu because there's more opportunity for different kinds of skin infections and breakouts, things like that. I use a long sleeve version. But you also have the ability for more airflow. So why wouldn't you, if you're running around and you're just on a day like this and you have this ambient air, why wouldn't you want a shirt that allows air and moisture to pass through at 3 times the rate of those other shirts? Makes sense, right? So if you are an athlete, you're doing other stuff, whatever it might be, and it's hot, you're sweaty, you want to be cooler and drier and more comfortable, you might want to give the Silver Elite shirts a try. If you have any other questions about the Maxx-Dri Silver Elite t-shirt, long sleeve, whatever it might be, shoot our sales team an email at sales@221btactical. It should be right here at this part of the video. And they will answer all your questions about this. If you are an agency, you're looking for bulk purchasing, make sure you give us a call because we offer bulk purchase pricing. If you want custom logo on any of this stuff, you can give us a call and we can work out something for custom logos. We do custom logos, of course. And if you want your company name, whatever it might be on here, we of course do that. And if you're law enforcement, military, first responder, don't forget we have our law enforcement, military, first responder discount code. So make sure you send us an email or DM us on social media, wherever that might be, and we'll get you that discount code. Thank you for your service. Link below for more photos and information and all that stuff. See you next time.